there with that grand moustache. Fawad Rana, owner of the Qalandars. And Narayan is making the ball talk. He's such a handful. Talk about his fingers on the ball there, Slats. Almost like he could peel an orange in his pocket.
Yeah, he's an unusual spinner, isn't he? Because he can roll both sides. And you can tell a lot of batsmen just don't pick it out of the hand. It's beautiful fingers, and it's a great release. And the off spinner is starting to turn big tonight.
Ingram will get the sweep out. And is that a save? Oh, yes, it is. Sohail Akhtar, I reckon, has saved the boundary here. Flat out, full tilt. His feet haven't gone close there. He's done really well. It's a brilliant piece of fielding.
Another example of what we're talking about, this fielding quality. There's the off here, and he's got to go. He's swift. They've got a good combination, these two.
You know, you made a point the other night that sometimes in a match, in the T20 match, one bowler especially is going to bowl you 4 overs and you're just not going to score from him. I reckon Narayan's in that vein tonight. I think you really have to say we're not going to get much from him.
Yeah, we've seen that in most of the games. There's one guy that's on and just get up the other end. You're not going to get that big over, but keep it rotating. You might get the odd one to put away. If you miss that, you just know that that guy's on tonight. When you're scoring, your bigger overs come from the other guys. And there's always a couple that you try and target.
See that turn again. Now, this is coming to the end of his 3rd over. Will they bowl him out or will they keep one back, Bazit?
I reckon they'll keep one back because he's bowling so well. Just something for later. But for Karachi Kings, Ingram is the man because he's been sweeping well. Very impressed with the way he sweeps, subcontinental like, getting down really low.
There's respect there from Bopara. Doesn't want to take a chance. Oh, they're going to go for another. That's sloppy from Lahore. 10 gone, 68 for 3.
Yeah, no, the quality's been good, and there's an intensity lift from Lahore. Apart from that little moment there, Brendan McCullum in the post-match presentation the other night said, we've got to address the energy in the field. And the standard, for the most part, we've seen that.
I think they've played this phase very sensibly. They were looking a bit shaken when wickets had gone down, Karachi Kings, but trust the league professionals, Ingram and Bopara, to get the egg together, and so they've
the future's not ours to see. What will be, will be.
between the wickets has been excellent, Danny.
Yeah, it sure has. You out there for the coin toss. I popped out to have a look. It's Kyle Mills. He's asking for a little strategic timeout, saying we'll take it when we can. Of course, brought into the setup of the Lahore Calendars as bowling coach, bowling consultant. Really is a Kiwi connection. Sorry about that, Rambo.
It's all right. I think it's about trusting another Kiwi, which is good. We trust you up here in the comm box.
Used to love eating kiwi, didn't you? Birds.
Yeah, no.
Instead of chicken.
Oh, couldn't find the gap, even though the shot was on. They've not been frightened by the follow wickets. I think that's the other good thing about Bopara and Ingram. Always looking for runs. This pair has been good. 36-32. Once again, stroking the ball and running with the shot. Right after 11 overs, 73 for the loss of 3. Let's wait for the umpire signal because it's the Go Lutlo strategic time. All right, let's play. Go Lutlo strategic timeout is over. Just having a word with his 17-year-old speedster. He's got plenty of potential, Shaheen Afridi. Long wings, he hits the deck hard. It's about variation in pace and having a better game plan against individual players. Yeah, Kyle Mills was there. Actually, he instigated the strategic timeout. He was waving to his skipper for a pause, just letting him know what he thought. Actually, I think that's a very good perspective that a captain can get from there, because you're so much involved in the thick of things out there in the park that you forget about the more finer points that may help you out. 73 for 3 projected score if they carry on at the rate. 132, 145, 150 will make it an interesting contest. Right, where are you, Michael Slater?
Rummies, thank you very much. And as we look at this delivery, there's a short one through to the keeper. We'll keep the commentary going.
Stand by 10 and 10.
And here is the man who tells the story of the match, Gav, the director. So he thinks he's the most important here as well, and he probably is. Gav, tell us what is going on here. It is quite, I'm in awe of what you do. 28 cameras, so you've got all these screens. Tell me how it happens.
Well, it's kind of like, I'll use this one actually. It's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. You've got 28 cameras, you've got 60 screens, and what you're trying to do is tell a story. Got to keep one eye on the game, but you've got a lot of help. You see, we've got all these numbers here. The numbers are the cameramen. You can see there's some strange names on that monitor stack. Stand by 1-1.
Here we go. And
stand by
work nicely.
5-5. Stand by 1.
Gav does his thing.
Stand by 6-6. And that didn't cut. Stand by 5-5. But yeah, so what happens is you've got all the numbers and they're the cameras. And if you look up here, you can see there are the colours. Now those colours are replays. So when something happens or someone hits a 6 or get out, you might hear me say stand by blue, red, green, yellow, and that's the replay. So it's marrying the pictures and the colours with the graphics, with Hawkeye, and with all the other elements we have. Stand by 1-1. So at the moment we're on camera 1. And 5 for the height, 5. Can I see the umpire please text? Stand by 7, 7. It's not a no ball. Stand by 8 for the bowler, and 8. And it's like that. It's quite easy, really.
Fantastic. Can I do a ball?
Yeah, here you go,
because that
mate.
doesn't look too hard at all. So I'm going to just sit in here. So I'm just going, all right, let's change off that, the back of my head, which is going bald. So let's go 4-4. There we are, back of the mark. Was that right? 4-4. Let's go 3-3. There we go, the cameramen. See, I can tell a different story. Let's go 11-11. See, this is nice. See what I'm doing here? This is a little bit abstract. Hey, Neil, I didn't say go to that one, nor the back of my head. Go 12-12. And we better go 3-3. You weren't listening to me. And that's nicely fielded too. Oh, that's not so hard, is it? A little bit confusing for
I think your taxi's arrived. You can go, yeah.
So that's how it works. Yesterday we showed you the commentary console and how everything plugs in and how we hear Gav. And we've got all the timings in and out of the ads over here, and we hear those counts.
Stand by.
So this is how it happens. But there are so many guys and girls working to bring this fabulous coverage into your lounge rooms. I hope you appreciate it a little bit more. They are the engine room. Don't worry about that. Let's get back up to the commentary box.
Good piece. Should be this. Should be a 6, in fact. That's a big hit. Straight and good. Ends the over on a high 81 for 3.
As a whistle, this one. Wow, we've seen some big striking. Denley early on. And we'll look at Colin Ingram, one of his go-to zones. Straight back over the bowler's head in the side screen, coming in for a peppering.
What a smash down the ground. He was kind of struggling a bit against the short pitch bounces of Freely. He saw one pitched up and it did the distance. Ravi Bopara on the other end, quite happy to just nurgle the ball into the gaps, pick a run, not worry about the big shots yet. HBL box. Very, very popular box this. Careful with that straight drive. Got to read the ball and spin properly, otherwise there's a chance of a cotton ball. All right, Bopara has got a strike rate of 100. How does he play? Pace or spin? Is he good against spin? Yes, he is. Magnificent player against spin, in fact. Only twice has been dismissed by a spinner. Oh, close, but not close enough. That's gone fine for runs. Good sweep shot. Bat coming down from a high point to a low point with a good roll of the wrist. Rocked himself.
Now, we've had the strategic timeout, and you'll totally be aware here, cricket lovers, that those in green feel they need to get another wicket, try and halt some of this momentum, particularly with Ingram in. Bopara is so adept at noodling it, working it around, manipulating fields. That's what's coming. Will it be out? Who wants it? This is one of the best again. So often we've seen it in 2020. Time for celebrations and high fives everywhere.
17-year-old had the presence of mind to pull off a sensational stop, popped it back into play, and well, it was taken. The soft signal is for out. He's trying to double check whether that any part of the body was touching the boundary rope, and this is a big wicket if they get it. We're talking about Colin Ingram's dismissal here. Was batting so well, but we've seen some great catches in this year's HBL PSL. This has got to be the most acrobatic of them all. It's not a no ball, but have a look at him. He was wrong-footed, but then had the presence of mind like a basketball player to throw it back to his partner. I think it's Sunil Narayan. It's Umar Akmal there who went back and caught it. Great team play. Yeah, incredible fielding, incredible presence of mind. And well, it's It's Colin Ingram who's gone out. Wanted to hit it with the spin out of the park. To be 28 from 29. Karachi Kings 86 for 4. Yeah, I can never get tired watching this time and time again. Skyer, yeah, he was wrong-footed, palmed it back to his partner Umar Akmal there with a cosmetic dive. It really wasn't required, but you know, it made it that much more interesting. Take off again off a misfield. Fascinating stuff. 88 for 4. England was going great, 28 for 29 until he thought of playing that very risky shot. There were two men standing there for a miscue. It was miscued initially by the fielder, then he palmed it back and it became the most acrobatic catch of the HBL PSL 3.
Beautiful old bingo score comes to the party. It's 88 for 4. Just love this game, and will this be the catalyst to ignite something here for Lahore? Massive moment in match 8. They need to win a contest in PSL 3. Could this be the spark for the men in green to start their winning ways? What a wonderful piece of presence of mind and a lovely gentle palm. You got to know where your teammate is when you do that.
You know what was impressive, Danny? That Umar Akmal was very near that fielder because he also wanted to catch it. So there's this positive energy that is emanating, that it's mine, I want to be the hero in the field. And Brendan would like this because he was cribbing about the fielding not being up to the scratch in the last game. He said it was unacceptable. Well, the standards have improved.
It's just something like that, Rambo. Something like that. And here's a teenager. Get things cranked up and change the whole vibe when you're out there as a team. Different when you're batting. There's only 2 guys out there. But when you're all 11... Oh, here we go. Is it another? He just is like that. He says, oh, yeah, that's easy. I've taken that. It's clean. See you later.
Oh, magnificent reflexes. Brendan McCullum. Absolutely electric. Well, Brendan McCullum has claimed it. Right, there's another call for a review. I don't know what they're thinking. Yeah, they're going to go upstairs once again. But I thought it was pretty clean. Inches off the ground. Yeah, umpire felt it was taken cleanly. It's Rizwan, the keeper. Sunil Narayan having a field day today. It's bowled beautifully. Have a look at this catch. Reflexes, magnificent. It's gone low. It's gone to Brendan McCullum. Now, was the ball touching the ground? Was the hand underneath the ball or the fingers underneath the ball? Well, it was just everything went in one motion. it's not all set of fingers are underneath the ball. Remember, the umpire, the on-field umpire, has called it as out.
Here we go. Shozab. And yes! OUT, see you later. It's the 5th one down now. See you later, Alligator. Oh, Rapara's got to go. No, it's Rizwan instead. Brilliant. Loving it. 90 for 5, out for 1.
Yeah, I had no idea which way the ball was turning. The ball is gripping, and you know that Sunil Narayan becomes a handful when the pitch is like this. Just in one motion, yeah. Initially looked 50-50, but then I think he got the benefit of the doubt. It's a good catch, low catch.
Yeah, and I think too, Rummies, when it goes upstairs and the fingers up, it can work for the fielder. I'm really happy with it. I think you can see him claw it. He's got control before the hand goes to ground. Gee, he's bowling well, isn't he? It's a different night tonight because of the turn. It's 90 for 5.
Still feel it's going to be a tight game. Karachi Kings need another 40 runs, 40 to 50 runs. The last 6 overs. Can they get it? Ravi Bopara is still out there, so it'll be the key to success. Yasser Shah. Well, Slats, I like the way you operated the cameras downstairs. Very professional.
Well, what I realise is you can tell a very different story, can't you? Just by going to a couple of different cameras. Now, Gav, you know, he's got his style. He tells a nice story. Mine was a little different. What did you think?
I thought we saw, we saw the hoarding board. We saw three cameramen. Yeah, we saw some of that as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is like you're telling a story as well.
Well, it just seemed that there were about 4 or 5 cameras that were used all the time, and there were a couple that weren't. So I was going to those that are just sitting there. That meant absolutely nothing at the time. It was great fun. It's it never ceases to amaze when you take the effort to go down and see all that. How
miles and miles of wires,
but how complicated it is, and to bring it all together is one mean feat. Yeah, that wiring, got to get them to neaten it up, you know.
We love you, engineering.
Spaghetti Junction, it's called.
I take my hat off to them. The guys, when they come and rig, it's all right for us princesses. They're just rolling in late, and we do get our fair share of stick, and we do and should do from the guys in production or on camera, because at the end of the day, they make us look fairly useful.
Yeah. I mean, don't underestimate how hard we work.
That's why I've got no hair left. No, it was a lot of fun, and well done to everyone down there. Keep up the great work. It's a great standard. And then we have our cameramen. Let's not forget those who are operating these cameras so brilliantly.
Yeah, his record is extremely impressive against spin, Ravi Bopara. He's got the experience and the temperament really to do a fabulous job. Imad Wasim is pretty handy with the bat also. Finished the game last night with a 6. Oh, good delivery. A little quicker this time was Yasir Shah. So at the end of the 15th, it's 95 for 5.
Fierce ball in hand. Geez, his first delivery was fantastic. Ground fielding a little bit sloppy.
Normally, it's the groom who wears it, so you have to get married for that, won't you?
Okay, well, I go for the flip-flops. Shukriya, Fazid. I would love to go on those drums. You've got to get me on there.
Oh, good slow ball. Good slow ball. Gorko, are you a musician? Can you play?
I'm okay.
What do you do?
I play the spoons.
Yep.
Not
the electronic
I can
triangle.
play a few bars of the piano, but very poorly.
Okay. Baz, what about yourself? What are you providing?
I'm completely deaf.
I can play about 40 guitar riffs and not one song. Michael Slater actually is a fine musician. Great back foot punch. Oh, and good running. Excellent running. Very important partnership, this one. Get that score up to a 130, 140.
How about this? Babar Azam pre-match. Look at this. Looking a magnificent specimen right there. Just fantastic. And then he got that one first up on the money.
Now that certainly looked like the hallway of hesitation straight away, and the umpires weren't hesitated. The finger come up, but it's a tough game, isn't it? You can do all the preparation you want, get a great nut like that, and you're out for a golden duck.
Was that the delivery of destruction? Was it?
It was. Led to the pathway to the pavilion. Wilco. I reckon that might be a wide. No.
How come
just
that's
one bouncer? Baz?
You love a bouncer, don't you, Flem? Fast bowlers united.
I do, but I reckon that was reasonably high, wasn't it?
It's all right for us tall ones, though, isn't it? That's a bit too high, though. Imad looks perplexed. I think he was even a double wide.
Muhammad Irfan would have struggled to hit that one. And big Billy Stanley from Australia. They could have stood on each other's shoulders and not hooked that. Slow ball from the Fizz. It's got through, though. It got through. Hundreds up.
100 comes up, first boundary after 23 balls, and first one for Imad. Just got to 8 off 10. He's had a little bit of struggle. Just got the gap that time. Need a little move on, need a little bit of momentum to carry them through. Karachi Kings.
He's ready to go. Imad only faced one ball last night, hit it for 6. So he's hitting them all right. It's a really cool customer. Imagine he'd be a fine captain.
Yeah, don't get me started there, because Alan always brings this up. Glamorgan, Wales born.
Well, it took you a while to get there, Flem, but let me just tell you about Imad Wasim as we...
Okay, time to move on.
Yeah, the Qalandars are celebrating. They're certainly back in this contest.
Yeah, the Qalandars have taken some great catches tonight. And they've got a fine bowling lineup. They just need their batsmen to fire. And they'll be right in this tournament. End of the 16th over. It's 104 for 5.
Well, you can see what this match means to the Qalandars. They've only won 5 of the 18 they've played in the Pakistan Super League, and they're third in that table there of the lowest win percentage. Antigua Hawksbills, 18% win percentage. Pune Warriors, 26, and Qalandars, 27. Oh, my goodness, he's caught hold of this. That's out of the ground into the sight screens, or the sign screens. It's a 6.
Poor delivery. Ball tossed down the leg side. Nicely hit. Got a boundary in the previous over. This might kick Imad Wasim on.
When you talk of all the great deliveries going around, fast in-swing Yorkers and back-of-the-hand slower balls, full toss and leg stump. Doesn't have a lot going for it.
And Sohail Khan, who's bowling, was last year a Karachi man. He was in the blue kit. And he took the most wickets in last year's PSL. So getting a bit of a taste of his own medicine here from Imad Wasim, who's growing in maturity as a captain.
Change of pace, gone bounds. You beauty. Well bowled from Sahal. He's pumped up as well.
There's the comeback. Back of the hand, slow one, just turns a bit, bounces a bit. Imad Wasim too early. He is the wicket taker, he gets wickets. And it was a little bit of a googly one-handed grab. The Karachi lad gets a wicket for Lahore. Imad Wasim, captain, gone for 15, 110 for 6.
The boom goes out to the middle. He's not going to muck around, is he, Mr. Afridi? Strike rate, 162. Best of 54. Has he got enough time for a 50? Have to get going. But that's what the boom does.
Yeah, it's pace that undoes him, though.
No, it doesn't. We have liftoff at Dubai, and the boom first ball smashes a 6.
No sighters, the crowd needs sighters. Did he catch it though? It just waltzed across to the offside and come over to my side. Little pickup and no, he's picked it up from the ground, has he?
What a great swing of the bat. He just continues to amaze Shahid Afridi. He took a brilliant catch a couple of nights ago. An amazing catch for a 37-year-old. No, I'm not sure about that one. Maybe in the backyard you can claim that one. Now he's intimidating the bowler now, going wide and getting called.
What's your confidence like when you just walk out there and you just smack it with a great swing of the bat? And obviously giving those guys a bit of a taste of the Pepsi catch a craw. Just got to have that.
I don't know, I never
confidence.
did it. Baz, you did first ball 6?
No. No chance.
What's he going to do now, boom? So he's forced him to bowl wide. Does he move across the crease again? I think he might have, Freddie. Hit to the leg side. Yep, he moves across. It's gone leg side, but it's up in the air. Will this one be caught? They've caught really well tonight. Lahore, that's an easy catch in the end. Sahal picks up 2 wickets in 1 over, and boom's got to go.
Definitely a wicket taker and definitely coming back after being struck for a 6. The short ball, we've seen this so many times. And Sohail Khan this time went for the bouncer and succeeds.
And that's 12 times out of 14 dismissals. He's gone to the pace bowlers. They find him out. They needed more of Boom's gone for 6, 117 for 7.
Good change of pace again. Good swing of the bat. They should come back for 2. How about we'll double it up? A misfield will give you a boundary.
Fielding standard has been great, but not that time. Look away, Lahore fans. Young fella. Just got a little bit of a poor bounce, but yeah, bowler's never going to be happy.
Sahal seemed to take a bowl there. Sometimes I wonder why the fielders go to ground too early too. You know, once you go to ground, it's hard to adjust. If you keep your feet, you can go up and down. Been a long over. Oh, good slower ball again. Plenty of guesswork there. Successful over for Sahal after 17. It's 122 for 7. wickets have been shared around by the Lahore bowlers. And the Fizz has got the ball at the moment. He's always on the money, isn't he?
Hello. Let's have a look then. I mean, surely he can enter the competition. I mean, you know, he might not be able to win it.
It's about the dance, not the hair.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Yeah, that's a good call, Buzzard.
We want to be inclusive, not exclusive. So fielders are running everywhere. This is Brendan McCullum. He's very proactive with his field placements.
Flem, you saw the bowlers that, you know, the Fizz is bowling his last year. This is the 18th. Lahore Qalandar's death overs economy rate since the start of PSL last year is almost 11, 10.87. It's the highest of all the teams. So they've got a job to do here. Going on those numbers, you're looking at a 30, 35, which will get Karachi up to 155, 158.
Well, McCullum's attacking here. He's got himself into a slip. Oh, playing a miss in the 18th over.
The usual length that fast bowler bowls. And nicely held. Just made it in the end, but whenever Afridi walks out, that's the length he's going to cop.
Great to see the kids at the cricket. They're really enjoying it. Whether there's sixes or great catches or brilliant bowling like we're seeing from the Fizz here. Irfan Jr., he's got to get bat on ball. He's got to get Bopara on strike.
Yeah, Ravi Bopara, this has been a watchful innings by him.
One of your big fans there, Wilco?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. He's going to do the head and shoulders. Bopara's faced 29 balls for his 34. He's only hit 2 fours.
Well, he'll get a chance now. He's only got 2 balls left in this over. It's got to go.
Yeah, what they didn't need, Karachi, was Bopara to get a single off the first ball of the over. Mohammad Amir not playing in this match. Imad Wasim said at the toss he's got a little injury. We don't want to put him under any extra strain. So there we are, Salman Iqbal there on the right. Would have been part of that decision, I would imagine, not for Amir to play.
Good bowling. So this is what I call good defensive bowling. You get the dangerous player off strike. A single doesn't hurt you at the death bowling here. He had long off and cover, protection. He bowls full angle across the right-hander. He's only ever going to concede a single.
And probably Bopara is targeting that one over of maybe Shaheen Afridi, heel bowl, or even Sohail Khan, because Fizz will be the most difficult to get away because he's bowling those slow ones and he's very experienced. So maybe he'll target one of the 19th or 20th over to really go big.
What I like here is the way that Brendan McCullum is in complete harness here with his bowlers here. He's asked the Fizz to bowl something, and he might have to reload. That's a wide.
Now, he put 3 out on the leg side, so the shorter ball, if he'd played a pull shot, he'd have to hit it right in the screws to find the boundary or go over it. But unfortunately, for unique time, the Fizz wasn't on the money.
Yeah, and for Karachi Kings, a boundary or even 2 runs is a good result. You don't want a single right now.
No, it's another wide. So, in theory, the tactic can work out. Maybe they're getting a little bit too funky.
Dinesh rammed in now. He's giving his information to Yasir Shah. Yasir will convey that to Brendan McCullum is getting the ball now, and Brendan will have a word with the Fizz.
Talk about globalization.
Well, there we are.
Ramdin, West Indian, Pakistani, Kiwi,
Bangladesh.
So what language are they speaking?
Cricket.
Which one's that?
The language of the PSL.
But there's the single. It actually cost them 3 runs though, with the 2 extras. Into the 18th over, 128 for 7. Can they get some acceleration here? Mohamed Irfan Jr. is on strike. He gets a full toss. Didn't put it away, but it gets Bopara on strike.
Sohail Khan played for Karachi last year. He's a Karachi boy. Come to Lahore. Now he's playing in this big game. Here, Lahore really want to win. All of Lahore will be cheering for Sohail Khan. And that's a bit of an irony, isn't it?
Yeah, you just remember seeing him in the blue colours. And Ravi Bopara had that wonderful season for Karachi in season 1, where he was the player of the tournament. And well, Bopara's got to get. He's got to change gear here. He's got 35 from 30. He's well set. He's seen enough of the ball, but he's only hit 2 boundaries. Usual conflab going on here. It's Brendan McCullum and Boland getting the right players in the right positions. Umar Akmal normally finds himself at long on or long off.
Scoring areas today. So 51% through that point region. I reckon you'll try and go leg side, so that wasn't a bad ball to get it wide outside off stump.
Dinesh Ramdin as well behind the stumps. The West Indies keeper is a good man to have there. He's such an experienced cricketer, former captain of the West Indies. He's come in for his first game in the colours of the Qalandars. There you go. You see, he's also helping Brendan McCullum. He knows exactly what to do.
Slow ball, and there's no second slip, so that'll be a bonus boundary. And the dressing room like it. The bowler doesn't.
Yeah, you can set all the fields you like, but a thick outside edge pass first slip is always going to get you run. That was the best possible shot Irfan would come up with.
That back of the hand slow ball again, it actually worked, but it was a thick edge that hurts. And really, I'm not sure of Irfan's hitting zones. He hasn't really looked like getting a boundary, so the nick down the third man's not a bad option.
Is that a hitting zone or is that a deflection?
That's a nicking zone.
Ravi Bopara, he remembered that match in 2016 in Sharjah. He scored 71 not out, and then he took 6 for 16 against Lahore.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but I just feel that he's better off getting bat on ball and getting Bopara facing as many balls as possible. And he's been changing it up. This is very good T20 bowling, and as slow as below 110 kilometres an hour. So that's a big change up. don't mind the line and the length, really. So he's making him reach for the ball. And you see, that looked like it was a cross seam, back of the hand. It got extra bounce. So there's a lot of questions posed for the batsman every time he bowls that. And it's goal to tail enders.
I think he might have got a bit of bat. No, he didn't. It is leg bite. Sohail Khan was convinced he'd got his man LBW.
Yeah, it's just hit outside off stump and probably missing off stump as well. Well, it was a good Yorker. Toe crusher. Decision to make for Bopara though. Does he go for the boundary or does he just settle for a single?
I think he's just got to go, Baz. If he gets the opportunity, try and find the boundary. It's been really tough in the last couple of overs. Yeah, and he does. Over cover. That's an amazing shot from Ravi Bopara. What a way to finish the 19th over. It's 141 for 7.
Brilliant from Bopara. Clears that left leg, and it's a shot he plays. Look at that left leg. Gives his arms the room to come through. Fabulously played.
An exciting last over beckons here. Ravi Bopara just hit the last ball he faced casually over 6 over cover. What an amazing shot. You can see that he actually opens up the face. So it was deliberate where he was hitting the ball, but to get that power. And the youngster gets the ball in hand. He's been hit for 2 big sixes tonight. They come back for 2. I'm a little bit surprised by that.
Yeah, it was looked as if Bopara was struggling. Oh, just in, so judged it well.
Real character building night tonight for Shaheen, 17-year-old. Bowled the last over last game. And every little win like that gives him tick. I've been really impressed. He's got a nice action, a good pace and bounce, but his attitude, he looks like he wants the ball in his hand.
Yeah, and you know, you've got a question. Yeah, it's a very steep learning curve for this youngster, but he's loving it. He's not nervous, is he? You've got to question that first ball when they went back for the second, because there's a dot ball to follow. So what's this going to be? Irfan Jr.'s on strike.
I'd change the pace. Oh, he's hit it, and he's hit it hard. Has it gone all the way? Yes, it has. Irfan Jr. joins the 6-hitting party.
Got the answer. Got the tool. They didn't go for one. Bopara wasn't needed. Long levers and just nonchalant. That is a fantastic shot. Brilliant shot. Just what Karachi Kings need.
Inexperience from Shaheen Afridi. And again, well, that's the 150 up. But really, Brendan McCullum is going to have a word here with his bowler. He's got to say to him, look, you've got to know what you're trying to do. The truck's in, but there we go. Have a word with him, Brendan. Tell him what you want. Tell him what program his mind to what he's got to bowl.
I just don't like good length deliveries at the death. I think you've got to go nose or toes or change up the pace.
Correct, and wides are up to 5, so will that hurt him in the end as well?
He bowls full and gets a better result. But Bopara now gets on strike. 42 off 32 deliveries. Last ball he faced, he hit for 6. Better length. He could have actually been fuller than that. So he's got 2 deliveries.
151 is sort of the par score here, really. These last couple of deliveries will be so important.
Baz, you know, Bopara's playing a great hand here. 42 from 32. He's only had 6 dot balls in this innings. He's just hit the 6, that wonderful 6 over extra. 2 4s in there. He's got 2 balls to go here.
Well, generally his history suggests he likes going over mid-wicket when he wants to hit a 6, but we saw in that last over he just got that front leg out of the way, opened up his swing to hit over cover, so that's an option for Bopara as well. And he goes in the air, and will this be caught? They need to call. It's in between the 2 fieldsmen. Brendan McCullum going back. Looked like he wanted to go for the catch, whereas I would have thought the man coming in would have been an easier catch to get.
Yeah, it was strange field setting as well. Madoff was up in the circle. It was like a deep extra. Bakar Zaman didn't go full pelt because Brendan McCullum wanted it.
Last ball of the innings. Oh, he smashed that. That has gone on a holiday. See you later, White Kookaburra ball. What a way to finish. And he's 50 on up for Bopara off 34 balls.
31 off the last 2 overs. Bopara marshalling the bowling and Mohammad Irfan Jr. half century. What a crack this is from England's Ravi Bopara. And that's a sting in the tail delivered by Bopara and Karachi, who finished their 20 overs 159 for 7.